What up, Long Beach? Welcome back to GazetteSports.com. It's Tyler, and this boys basketball highlight is brought to you by Naples Rib Company. A little post-Christmas basketball, St. Anthony at the Torrey Pines Holiday Classic, taking on Taft out of the city section, and the Toreadors have a big-time scorer in Chris Yanku. But on the Saints side, they have Tarkanian Classic Gold Division MVP Justin Frazier, along with junior Giante Spear, ready to get this thing going. The Saints, though, without still Kyle Benton and Eric Cooper Jr., guys that'll really help their offense at the start of 2013. Let's get this classic tipped off, and Jordan Anderson going to start St. Anthony out with a three as they take the early lead, but Taft was the team that took command early. They led the game on an 8-3 run, getting some buckets in transition, and it was the hot start of the team out of the city section. But Alex Nails on the offensive glass, then right on defense against Yanku. That was a story in the first half. You see good ball denial right there from Nails, and how far he has to catch the ball away from the bucket, forcing tough shots. Head coach Eric Cooper said he didn't want him to get any easy buckets. That is an easy bucket, though, for the Saints. And it's just a 1-point deficit after the first 8 minutes. Then in the second, getting the ball inside, Jonathan Ross, and then J.J. Spear goes to work. Great job on the smaller defender getting into the paint. He's going to put this turnaround down. Buckets, Saints led by as many as 6 in the second quarter, and the great defense continued. Yanku right here is going to get just swarmed with defenders, called for the push-off. You can see that he's frustrated, and he's going to have to try to relax going into halftime. St. Anthony up 24-20 at the break. In the second half, Yanku would start to heat up. He had 9 points in the third quarter alone, started to get his shot going, penetrating the defense. The St. Anthony offense on the other side really sputtered as the Saints were outscored 15-4 in the third quarter, trailing by 7 going into the fourth. The answer? Get it into the paint. Spear with the bucket, and then Nails off the no-look from Frazier to put that one in. And then Spear. It's just a man's game, and one scoring that one. He had 14 points and 9 rebounds. And then off the inbound, Spear knifes in for the dagger, sort of, as the team's down just 1. Now, Saints trailing by 3, 30 seconds left in the game. Anderson drives baseline to Nails, who puts it up, puts it in, tying it at 42, big-time shot. Next possession, Yanku again swarmed defensively. That's a travel. 8.8 on the clock. You can see Nails is all the way turnt. They're going to give it to Spear, give him a chance to win it. He drives, no whistle on the play, and that'll end regulation with the score tied at 42. Not much scoring in the first overtime. Yanku right here going to put the team up by 2 with about a minute left, and then down goes Frazier on the other end to tie things up at 47. 10 seconds left after a timeout. Taft with a chance to win it. That jump shot will not fall, and we're going to our first overtime. Saints offense gets cooking in that second OT. Frazier right there with the three-pointer, as the Saints led by as many as 6 in the period, but easy buckets in transition off some turnovers let Taft back in the game. This three from Michael Evans and the layup coming through the contact from Yanku puts Taft up 3 with under a minute left. Here's a really bizarre play that swung things. Spear can't get the bucket. You see the teams battling for the rock. Eventually, a held ball is going to be called, but Yanku is hot. He comes over to yell at the ref. He's saying he got punched, so he doesn't get a call. Decides to handle the business himself, and a fracas ensues, and that's a technical foul on Chris Yanku. That's a huge mistake, as now it's going to be 2 shots, as Drew Reed heads up for 2 free throws. 42 seconds left. He's going to make both to make this a 1-point game, and the team has the ball. Still got to score down 1. Frazier, splash. 3 of his team-high 19. He also had 4 assists and 3 steals. That was a huge shot. Under 18 to play. Saints up 2. Going for the tie. You know Taft's going to go to their scorer. Ooh, a late foul call right there. As you see, Spear can't quite believe it. Yanku's going to head to the line, and cool and composed hits both. 2 of his game-high 31 points. Desperation heave from Frazier. That's no good, and we are going to a third overtime, tied at 57. The Toreadors would keep the momentum, extending their lead, getting help from a generous shot clock right there. They led by 4. Drew Reed, though, is going to come back and cut the game to just 2, 64-62, 7 seconds on the clock. Yanku gets fouled, splits the pair at the line, so it's a 3-point game. Last chance to send it to a 4th OT. Frazier, oh, just that close. What a great game this was between two quality teams. St. Anthony coming up just 3 points short in 3 overtimes. But hey, that does set up, oh my, St. Anthony against Jordan. That's a Long Beach Sports, Gazette Sports dream right there. This video brought to you in part by McCarty's Jewelry, here for you since 1932. And hey, when two Long Beach teams meet at a tournament, even if it is down towards San Diego, we got to be in the building because we are Long Beach Sports.